Goeiemôre aan al ons boere en kykers en belangstellendes. Is lekker om vanmôre verslag te doen oor 'n baie goeie veiling van gister. Heartily welcome to everybody that is listening this morning or looking at our report. I hope it is going to be a very nice report, because yesterday it was the highest average ever for a Mohair sale. And our average market indicator came to 454.85 cents a kilo. I know most of Africa are on 432. It's just we run two different systems. But it doesn't matter which one you take. That is the highest market indicator ever in the Mohair industry. And what a privilege to report on a sale like that. As I mentioned in my written report, it's needless to say that there was good competition from all the buyers, and yet everybody was competing for Mohair, but there's a shortage of Mohair, and this is a build-up of good marketing that was done in the past 2 years. I say to a lot of people that pre-COVID marketing of Mohair and now after the COVID struck 2 or 3 years ago, it's a total different story. And we are very fortunate that at the House of Fibre we are very well positioned with our marketing team to make use of that. And this is the fruit that we are getting now. So all over, a very good sale, and over to you, Sandile, to translate that very good message.
Mandibulise kuninonke mzonsundu, sinibingelela silapha kweGqeberha. Silethele ireport yanamhlanje ethetha nge-auction ebesinayo izolo. Sike sabona ke izolo amanani ethu emahle gqithi, sabona i-prices zethu zibonisa ukunyuka okuhle, sabona ne-average yethu kwi-average enkulu esake sabanayo oko kwaqala ukuthengiswa iMohair. So siyavuya kakhulu singama-brokers ase-House of Fibre ukuthi sikwazi uku-achieve into enhle kangaka and i-industry iphelele. Sibulele nakuni ningamafama, nizawubona ke sihamba sinibonisa i-prices esinazo ne-figures esinazo, nizokwazi upick up into yobana ke izinto zinyukile, yonke into ithengise kakuhle. Naxa i-figures zethu zibonisa into yoba sithengise u-96%, u-4% wenziwe wazi after sales, so yonke into iphela ihambile. Konke kuhambe kakuhle, i-auction yona ihambe kakuhle, yonke into iyancumisa. Over to you, Mbia.
Sandile, I'm sure I didn't say all that stuff, but let's go to the first slide. And 356 lots was offered yesterday. That was, I think, between 500 and 700 bales from House of Fibre. 355 lots was sold. That gives you a clearance of 99%. That lot that didn't sell was a real old Kempy stuff. I don't think I can sell that, but we offer everything that we weighed in. If we move to the next slide, you'll see there the price indicator movement for kids up 3.9%, young goats up with 8%, and adults up with 4.8%, which is a very good result. Next slide, year to year. You see on last year this time, and as you guys might remember, we had a very good summer season a year ago. The average indicator was 364.32. Now we are at 454.85, as I mentioned. That's a 5% increase on the previous sale, and it's a 24% difference compared to the price a year ago. A lot of you might ask why indicator and not an average price. Average price just tell you what the quality of that specific sale was. The indicator is a weighted indicator. So that takes a normal clip and compare it if it was sold on this sale, what will the average be? And so you can make a comparison between different sales on that. That is an accurate one. We don't use the actual average anymore. We only use an indicator. If we move on to the next slide, I think this is the interesting one, to see exactly what happened on the sale. And I'm not going to discuss every micron. You will see there was on the non-RMS side, you remember on the previous sale there was a lot of red arrows downwards. This time there was a lot of green arrows upwards, except for 25 micron. That 25 micron was influenced by, there was some contaminated 25 micron kits that were sold at a far lower price, non-RMS. That's why that indicator is influenced there. On the RMS side, it was on the 34 micron, but there wasn't a lot of 34 microns on the market, so that can have an influence. But if you look, the big movers were, and I look only on the RMS side because more than 84% of the clip that we offered was RMS. 26, 27 micron, it moved up with 6% compared to this previous sale. And then a 30 micron, 30, moved up 17% compared to the previous sale. And then the 37 to 40 micron, the strong arrows. On the previous sale, there was one bale, I think. This sale, there wasn't a lot, but a lot more than the previous sale. And that one also went up with 17%. Sorry. So that shows you where the demand is. Everything moved up a little bit, but 26, 27 micron, 6%, 29, 7%, 50 micron, 17, and 57 micron, 17. If we move to the next slide, you'll see the exchange rate. I don't think it really played a role yesterday. The rand weakened from 15.14 to 15.37, and so against most of the other currencies. If we move to the next slide, you'll see that was a 1.5% change, but that didn't help. If the market went up 5.5%, you can put in that 1.5%, so that actually means it went up to 4%, but it still went up quite a lot. And as you can see on certain lots, there was nearly 100 rand difference between my valuation price based on the previous sale and what the market fetched yesterday. Then if we move to the next slide, there you can see, I think what is interesting here, but most of the people doesn't realize that we quote a dollar indicator as well. The dollar indicator stands at $29.59 per kilogram. That's the best ever. People 2-3 seasons ago, that was a kit price. Yet so $29, nearly $30 a kilo for adults. Not for adults, for Mohair on average. Excellent price. Then we moved over to the one that all the farmers are interested in. And I've explained on the previous broadcast that I think this way that we put the names on yet on paper here is making far more sense. That we just quote on micron. Now that 25 micron and finer, the top price there with us was Sarel du Plessis at 781 rand, Willem Wachter at 763, en Karreekrans boerdery, Andries, ek dink jy luister vanmôre op 760 rand, in die derde plek. Nou moet ons ook hier vir David Schoeman gelukwens. Ek sit nou al lankal die man om daarmee te kom, maar hy het die beste bal gehad, mense, ek ken sy kwaliteit haar. Hy het die beste kwaliteit gister gehad en hy het 'n topprys vir R836 gekry. Hy verdien elke sent daarvan. Hierdie mark het ook opgegaan, maar ek kan vir jou sê, hierdie drie bale van Sarel en Willem en Andries, om reeds op hierdie stadium op 'n tweede veiling al net te raak in 'n B-lengte, dit vat nogal gedoen wees. En jy kan sien daar, Willem se bal was 22.8 mikron, Sarel se bal 23.5 mikron, Korea Krans 24 mikron. Interessant genoeg, David se bal was 25 mikron gewees. So is dit was nogal die sterkste bal van die lot wat die mooiste was. Then the second batch, the 25 to 27 micron, I leave that as your FKs. I leave that over to Sandile, if you can comment there, Sandile.
Yes, we see that there's Guna Family Trust. If we check on the graph that's showing, Guna Family Trust was our number one there in the 25 to 27 micron top producers, having produced a beautiful Mohair at 25.7 micron and having a price of 730.10 per kg, followed by one of our empowerment trust clients from the Mohair Empowerment Trust, Mr. Ayanda Mehlo from Ava Mehlo Trading. Very lovely bale, also at 716 it's a 26 micron bale of beautiful kits, followed by our bins. We'd like to congratulate Ayanda, the empowerment as it is today. And then we look at our bins. The House of Fiber binning got a beautiful price of 711.10 per kg with bale of a 26 micron kit. It was bin lot 235, a beautiful CSF K bin. And thank you to Mr. Andrew Phillips for making sure that the House of Fiber continues to stay an excellent fiber broker.
Except for Ayanda, that was the Jerry Summer kids, but the other two was the top young girls. And that is the type of prices that the young girls are fetching now. A season ago, we battled to get that prices for kids. Then if we move to the next slide, the 28-29 micron category, here Sarel Plessis of Oudtshoorn, top price again, R718.40. People, and that was for his best bale of arrows, selling at R718.40. Sarel also on this second best price at R701, and the House of Fiber binning at R680. Baie geluk, Sarel. Weet jy of jy kyk nie, jy weet hy was gister op pad Stellenbosch toe om jou seun weg te vat. Maar baie geluk. Dan ook die 30-31 micron categorie het Sarel ook met die laure weggeskraap op R585. Koning Familie Trust van Aberdeen ook 573. En dan de aardboerdery van Willowmore, dis die Willowmore nie, Sandile, they are very proud of the fact that they come from Rienbron. Although Rienbron is not on the system, maar Pieter sal baie trots wees op hierdie bal, of is dit die pa? Ek baie geluk julle, dat daar baie goed wel gedaan. Dan kom ons na die volgende kategorie, 31-32 micron, weer een Sarel, baie geluk, en dan die House of Fiber bidding, en dan by Agro Trading, from George, baie geluk julle, and then the 33-34 micron, again, over to you, Sandile.
Thank you, Mbeer. We're going to the 32.5 to 34.4 micron top producers. Again, another Mohair Empowerment Trust client coming in the top 3, leading this time in that FFH category. We see, we see that Driefontein Agricultural Corp coming from Lloyd all the way in Somerset, coming at a 32.6 micron bale, fetching the highest price for the category. We'd also like to congratulate him. He's also coming very far, and he's done very well for himself. We'd like to also congratulate Kutsieberg Boerdery from Pearston. We see they got 430 for a 32.8 micron bale. And Cranemere Farming, also in Pearston. Apologies for the spelling error there. Also at 23.8 micron, fetching the same price as that of Cranemere. Congratulations to all the producers under that category.
En kan maar net sê daai Kutsieberg boerdery in Cranemere is al 2 liter, so is dit maak net saak, dit kom van 2 verskillende plaaseenhede af. So dit maak sin met hulle al 2 dieselfde prys dinges gaan. Dan ook die 35-36 micron kategorie grootbokke, as jy ons kom daar het Andries Botha, hy was gister op die veiling gewees, baie geluk Andries. Daar het jy die beste prys vir grootbokke ook daar gehad teen 400. Ek het daardie veiling vir hom gesê, het jy ooit in jou lewe gedink dat jy vir 35 micron BFH R400 per kilogram sal kry? Hy het nog wel 'n baie goeie skouderbrengs, mooi lengte gehad, maar dit is regtig fantasties. Ons binning afdeling het daar, die saamverpakkingsafdeling daar het ook R395 gekry. En dan Lloyd van Driefontein, daar buitekant Somerset-Oos, ook op 390. Dan Andries het weer by die 37 micron grootbokke weer skoonskip gemaak op R378.50. England, on the previous sale, he only bought 1 bale, far better performance from Ken, bought 4%, bought most of the top kits. It was between him and Soetwolle for the top kits. Samuel bought his normal 51%. Stukken was very strong in the market at 55.8, nearly 56% of the market, being the biggest buyer yesterday. Soetwolle, if you remember, very strong on the first sale, over 20% of the market that he bought yesterday, between 12 and 13%. But he played a major role in the market for the European market. Alice Conacher, also better competitor, more than a usual 3% at 4%, nearly 5%, and not sold was 1%. As I mentioned, we've sold most of it except 1 bale that was really a crossbred, but didn't get any demand. So that is all from us. I must say, just a last comment. I can't remember if I've said it in the beginning, but the difference between RMS and non-RMS was yesterday shrunk quite significantly. On the first sale, the difference was over R50 a kilo, 12% difference. This time it halved to 6% difference. With back to our normal R20 a kilo difference between RMS and non-RMS. I know Lindsay is going next week overseas to do a little bit more marketing, so things doesn't look too bad, but then we'll have an accurate, when she comes back, an accurate assessment of what's going on overseas. I must say, although the next sale is substantially bigger, when I say substantially, we are about 40% bigger. We offered around about 60% of a sale this time, and that was about 70,000 kilos. Next sale will be over 100,000 kilos that we offer. So that will be a good test for the market. My personal opinion is that the market will keep on being in this price bracket. So hoping for the best. That is taking if exchange rate and everything stays more or less the same. So as that's all from my af. Perhaps a last word from you, Sandile. A very goodbye from me, and God bless.
I definitely agree with you, Pierre. The difference between the RMS and non-RMS was quite amazing to see, but it also proves that we do have quite a demand of mohair from the buyer's side, and we'll get to then also witness as well if the demand is still there in the next auction that we're going to hold on the 22nd. I think it's just wishing all our farmers well from my side. And then to my African farmers, ngithemba ukuthi nizodibanisa zonke izinto zenu, niyabona nanamanani mahle, nizame ukuba nichebe nizise uboya benu kwangexesha sikwazi ukuthengisela sinika amanani okuyiwona azaniphakamisa nani nikwazi ukukhula niye phambili. And then from our side here at the House of Fiber, we wish you a lovely day and all the best. See you guys in after the next auction. Goodbye.
Bye.